I'm here at Papacino's on Woodstock, and really it all began here just a little over a year ago. Some of us gathered and we just dreamt about what Hope City would be like and the idea of planting a church in Southeast Portland. And here we are a year later, and it has been a phenomenal year. What you're about to see are some stories, people that joined us in the journey from the pre-launch team to our opening day, through the different seasons of the year, up to just recently, people that have joined Hope City Church. And what we're hoping to be is an incredible second year. So check it out and enjoy the journey with us.
I started coming to Hope City before Hope City was meeting, and I remember meeting at Papacino's with my friend Gretchen. I drug her along there just to sort of see what was happening and how it might impact the community at large, and then all of a sudden signing up to be a part of the launch and working in the nursery of all things.
I went to the very first meeting, and then I decided I wasn't going to go, and then I decided I was going to go towards the very end, and then we had like meetings in his house, and then we came here. My parents kind of consider themselves Christian, but they're Unitarian, so it's like they don't believe in the Bible the same way that we do. At first I thought it was going to be like too hard for somebody that was like my age, and like I would just be a nuisance. Then it sounded like a lot of fun, and I really wanted to be a part of something that was like bigger than myself, kind of, because this is like a big deal. And then I decided to go, and then it was a lot of fun because everybody was really nice and really awesome.
I came to the first preview service, which was apparently a service that they had to sort of try things out. I walked in, but I walked in the wrong entrance because they hadn't put a sign on that door yet saying don't come in here. God totally let me there. He totally put it in my life at the right point, so it didn't matter that there were 20 people sitting there in a gym with weird lighting, and the slides didn't always work completely well. I mean, I don't even remember that, but Brian says they didn't, and he was amazed that I even came back. So, but I came back the next time.
Well, I remember it was all dark, and
because we were in the gym.
We were in the gym. I remember listening to Brian and thinking, wow, he's pretty authentic.
That weekend of Easter. Yeah, Easter service.
We got a little door hanger that said something about Hope City being kind of different. And
I think the fact that it was a new church made it kind of appealing to us. The fact that Hope City was just starting, and that, you know, it had really good people in it, and we thought, you know, somehow we can put our mark into.
To be honest, it was just a good feeling.
Really, and it was just around the corner from where we live.
Yeah.
It was Baptism Sunday, the week before Memorial Weekend.
Well, for me, I've never seen anybody baptized outside of a tub. And so having the river aspect was kind of intriguing.
The sand was warm and the water was freezing. And we had food, and it was just a fun time there on the beach. Everyone was very welcoming.
Yeah.
It was a good time to just know the community as a whole and not individuals so much yet. We were more getting to just know the church. I remember there was one boy who got baptized, and I don't remember how old he was, but he was very young. And just the passion that was in his heart of that this is what he knew was right, and so he wanted to be baptized, and away he went.
I'm Elena Keys, and I started with the launch group back in February, and I came to help raise money for my Young Life group.
Oh, I'm Rhonda, son of her grandma. I came to protect her from the evil, crazy church that I didn't know anything about.
My name's Dawn, and I'm Elena's mom, and I came after my mother came for a few services and loved it, and so I started coming here with Dominique, my youngest daughter.
I'm Myron, and since they all trusted it, I figured I would be safe in coming.
It was the I Am Thankful Sunday, and we got to write our stories of how we've come to know Jesus. I was very surprised to hear all the stories of the people with similar situations. I decided to kind of rededicate myself to Jesus. I've been baptized before twice, and this was my third time, but it was more of I'm committed to serving the Lord now, and I'm committed to this church, and it was my kind of just reaffirming my commitment to everything that I believe in and moving forward. So I loved it. It was great to hear.
Hi, I'm Jasmine. This is my husband Trevor and our son Risto.
Probably a month and a half ago, 2 months maybe.
A friend of mine had written about it on her Facebook a few times and getting involved with Cupcake Girls, which is something that's really important to me. I'm really strong in my heart, so just said, hey, let's check this out.
We can definitely see it making it in our homes now for a while. So.
And now here we are at chapter 2, going into our second year, and we want to invite you to join your story with those stories as we continue moving forward together. We're going to sing Happy Birthday to Hope City Voodoo Donut style. It's going to be awesome. Join us in the journey for our second year. We're so excited about what God is doing.